folks, good morning. Out here my couple hours before work, on public this time, trying to get second turkey here in Virginia. We only got a couple days, actually like 3 or 4 days left of the season. Wasn't expecting much. One just gobbled down here in front. It's kind of late actually in the morning. It's probably almost 6 a.m. but I'm gonna slide on down to this face. There's another little bench because I'm on this top of this ridge here, and I'm gonna slide on down and set up and see if I can't call him in. Just gobbled again. He's not far, but he is a decent ways down from me. I might inch a little closer and get in a better spot for that location. right down in there. He's not that far. But he's wrapped around this point and he stayed on this like really steep face. There's maybe a little bit of flat that opens up down there, maybe a little, but it's steep. And he hasn't come up here. He like refuses to close that distance. Now I only have like 15 minutes before I gotta leave to work, so I really don't want to spook this bird, and damn, this sucks. I guess I'll just hope he comes in the next 15 minutes, because I'm not gonna jump down in there with him, because it's just not a good idea. Hopefully luck's on my side right now. Good morning, folks. As you can see, I'm soaked. We had a lot of rain come through last night. Luckily, despite what it forecasted, we don't have any rain this morning. It's just everything's drenched, and it should hold off for most of the morning. I'm out here on public again. It is the last day of turkey season here in Virginia. What an awesome season it's been. Felt like it went by so fast. Was able to hunt a lot this year, and it really felt like I've been on gobblers almost every time I'm out, which is just such a blessing and a testament to, put in the hard work, but haven't really been able to close the distance. Gotten close this week. A few days ago I had one towards my north. Cut the distance, but never really showed itself and skirted me. And the issue I've been having mostly is not having enough time in the mornings when I'm out, because I gotta get in for work, so I only have a few hours. I'm sitting in the spot where I missed that gobbler back in opening week, because 3 days ago I heard 2 or 3 gobbling on this east-facing slope that's towards my left. So I'm hoping to be in the right area. I'm out here with my dad, but he's over there on the next ridge. He dropped me off and swung around the mountain and hiked down. So I'm going to try to wrap around this whole valley throughout the morning, try to locate these gobblers. It's really humid. It's interesting because it's almost exactly the same weather we had for opening day last year. Only difference is, instead of being 40 degrees, it's like 65, so let's hope they're gobbling this morning. Just gonna sit tight and be quiet. It's about 5:45, so should be any minute now. So it's 6:33. I just got them to fire up. Pretty sure it's the same goblin birds from a few days ago. They're in like the same location, right where I expected them. It's a little late, but they finally gobbled. I'm gonna set up on one of these trees here, see if I can't call them in. Let's see if we can't get one on the final day. Could be Jake's, but gonna be a show no matter what. That's a tom. That's 100% a tom. Well, guys, start off by apologizing for my reaction there. Just a real tough one to swallow. I don't know what happened, really. It's a very tough one to swallow. I mean, everything was perfect. Like, for the first time in a very long time, everything was going perfect. I had these birds gobble right over these big rocks to my left here, right off my call. And they had cut the distance. I knew they were going to be coming in. I just wasn't sure if they were going to be higher or lower. Turns out they dropped down and they were looping around. And I mean, I caught a glimpse of them coming through. It's thick through here, but it's actually relatively clear in comparison to the rest of the mountain. And I had a perfect sight on them. Two of them, two great gobblers, coming right up in front of me. I was set up perfect. He passed behind 2 trees here. Moved my gun to the other side real slow. When he popped out the other side, I eased off a shot, and there's a sapling that was to his left, like just in front of him, that has shot all up in it. Must have missed high left, but he took off flying along with the other one. I don't know what happened, because it's got to be, there's something. It's back to back. It's 2 gobblers I've missed in the past less than a week, and I wanna check this gun. First off, and once that's done, I mean, I could put the blame all on myself, but honestly, I paced it off. It was 15 steps, and that's a shot I should never miss. There's no feathers over there, no nothing. He flew off just fine through the woods, and my dad is in that direction, so I mean, there's potential, but I think I hope that none of you ever have this feeling. The odds are you will, and it's never any easier to deal with. I'm happy. From what it seemed, he wasn't wounded bad or anything. It looked like a clean miss, so I'm thankful for that, but I just don't know what is going on. But the rain's picking up here. It's about 7:30. I have that feeling in my stomach. I don't really want to be out here anymore. The show must go on, so I'm just gonna pack my stuff up, hike across this valley, and meet up with my dad and get a game plan, because I hope it's me, but if it's the gun, I don't think it's ethical to be hunting with a gun that's out of sight. So I gotta check that out. Yes, sir. Well, I thought you couldn't see him.
Dude, you got one, baby. Go get him.
He's right here, okay. Right there. Stoned him, man. I think it's a jay.
Look at that shot. Woo! Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Wow, boy. Look at that.
Jake? Is it Jake?
It is a Jake.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you got one, man.
Thanks to the hand, man.
Yeah, that hand, she's still right there.
Good job, brother. So I guess there's some explaining to do here. As you all know, I missed that bird. Had those 2 gobblers coming this morning and missed them. Was pouting, upset, still kind of upset with myself, and that occurred in the next ridge, I don't know, half a mile away from here or something like that. I hiked up, met with my dad who's on this ridge, said he heard the 2 that I saw. He heard those gobbling, and then he heard one other one gobble towards the east, which was in a totally different direction. So we set up on this top and was hoping to hear the gobble again once he fired up, if he did. And we actually called in a hen, and she worked a full circle around us, dropped off this back east side and just out of sight. I mean, I don't know, 30 minutes passed or something, and
Yeah.
we thought she was gone.
She was gone.
But she was still right there, and she fired right back up again. And I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna play with her. Might as well get some cool camera footage and stuff. So I started calling back and forth to her, and we were going at it. And she was working like directly behind us, and all of a sudden, I didn't get it on camera, unfortunately, but all of a sudden, there's this gobble that fires off from just above us. We're both like, my dad's on the wrong side of the tree. I'm like holding the camera facing the opposite direction, looking for the hen. And so we're frantically trying to pull stuff together. And I don't know, from the gobble to the shot was like less than a minute. It feels like it was like,
it was a minute.
We'll see on the camera, but it happened quick because he came right down the pipe to us because we were in between him and the real hen. And I mean, it seemed like a perfect setup, and it exactly was, because he worked right behind us, and for the longest time my dad couldn't see him. I don't know, I had him in like perfect view,
but he wasn't at the right
yeah, it wasn't in the right spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, patience killed this one again, because he stepped out and you just drilled him. So yeah, it's a Jake, but it's your first bird of the season, your second ever on public land, and if this log looks familiar at all, we're 2 steps away from where he shot his bird last year. It's such a honey hole. I mean, we're covered up in turkey, and we're gonna see what the rest of the morning has in store. He shot the bird around 10 a.m. It's just after 10:15, so what a morning. Awesome turkey hunting out here. I mean, we had rain, fog, been wet and dreary, but the sun peeked out and everything came to life, and we got ourselves a turkey hunt.
Yes, sir.
Nice job, brother.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, man. We're going to enjoy this one, guys. Thanks for watching.